Welcome, dear listeners, to History with Herodotus, where we embark on a journey through the ages, unraveling the mysteries of our collective past. Today, we find ourselves in the enchanting realm of Ancient Samarkand, a city whose very name evokes whispers of silk roads, majestic architecture, and the confluence of cultures. As we delve into the origins of this captivating metropolis, let us first set the stage for our exploration. Imagine yourself standing amidst the vast expanse of the Central Asian steppe, where the snow-capped Tian Shan Mountains meet the endless dunes of the Kizilkum Desert. The year is approximately 700 BCE, and the region is a tapestry of nomadic tribes, each with their own distinct traditions and customs. It is here, in the fertile valley of the Zarafshan River, that the precursors to ancient Samarkand begin to emerge. The earliest recorded history of the region dates back to the 8th century BCE, when the Sogdians, an Indo-European people, established a series of small settlements along the river. These early Sogdians were skilled traders and farmers, cultivating crops such as wheat, barley, and grapes, which would later become staples of the Samarkand economy. As we explore the archaeological evidence, we find remnants of mud brick buildings, wooden bridges, and intricate irrigation systems, testifying to the ingenuity and adaptability of these early inhabitants. One key figure in the development of ancient Samarkand is King Tughril of the Turkic tribes, who around 600 BCE played a significant role in shaping the city's destiny. The Turkic tribes, with their nomadic traditions and warrior culture, brought a new level of military prowess to the region, allowing the Sogdians to expand their influence and secure their trade routes. We also find references to the Achaemenid Empire, which, under the rule of Cyrus the Great, extended its reach into Central Asia, leaving an indelible mark on the cultural and architectural landscape of Samarkand. As we delve deeper into the origins of ancient Samarkand, we encounter a complex interplay of factors that shaped the city's emergence. The confluence of trade routes, including the famous Silk Road, which connected China with the Mediterranean, brought merchants and travelers from all corners of the known world to the region. The Sogdians, with their unique blend of Zoroastrian and Buddhist traditions, contributed to the development of a distinct cultural identity, which would later become a hallmark of Samarkand's rich heritage. The early architecture of Samarkand reflects the ingenuity and adaptability of its inhabitants. Mud brick buildings, adorned with intricate carvings and ornate tilework, stood alongside wooden bridges and bustling marketplaces, where merchants traded exotic spices, precious metals, and fine silks. The echoes of this heritage can still be heard in the whispers of the wind that carries through the ancient streets of Samarkand. As we explore the early history of ancient Samarkand, we begin to appreciate the intricate web of relationships between the Sogdians, the Turkic tribes, and other neighboring empires. The city's emergence is a testament to the power of human ingenuity and the enduring legacy of the ancient civilizations that once flourished in this region. And so, dear listeners, our journey through the origins of ancient Samarkand has merely begun. As we transition to the next chapter in the city's storied history, we find ourselves on the cusp of a new era, one marked by unprecedented growth, cultural flourishing, and the emergence of Samarkand as a beacon of learning and sophistication. The city is poised to become a major center of intellectual and artistic inquiry, attracting scholars, poets, and artisans from across the ancient world. Join me, if you will, as we step into the radiant light of Welcome back to History with Herodotus, where we continue our journey through the enchanting realm of ancient Samarkand. As we left off in our previous exploration, the city was poised on the cusp of a new era, one marked by unprecedented growth, cultural flourishing, and the emergence of Samarkand as a beacon of learning and sophistication. The 14th century CE saw the rise of Timur, also known as Tamerlane, a Turco-Mongol emperor who would leave an indelible mark on the city's destiny. Under his rule, Samarkand underwent a transformation of monumental proportions, as Timur sought to create a capital worthy of his vast empire. The city became a hub of intellectual and artistic inquiry, attracting scholars, poets, and artisans from across the ancient world. One of the most striking examples of Timur's vision is the Registan, a grand public square that was once the heart of Samarkand's commercial and cultural life. Flanked by majestic madrasas, mosques, and mausoleums, the Registan was a testament to the city's status as a center of learning and intellectual curiosity. The Uluf Beg Madrasa, built in 1417 CE, is a prime example of the architectural innovations that characterize this period, with its intricate tilework, soaring arches, and beautifully proportioned courtyards. As we explore the cultural landscape of Samarkand during this era, we find a vibrant tapestry of influences, from the Islamic Golden Age to the Mongol Empire. The city's scholars made significant contributions to the fields of astronomy, mathematics, and medicine, while its artisans developed new techniques in textiles, ceramics, and metalwork. The famous Samarkand paper, known for its exceptional quality and durability, was highly prized throughout the ancient world. The court of Timur was also a hub of literary and poetic activity, with scholars such as Ali Queshchi and Muhammad Taragai making significant contributions to the development of Persian and Turkic literature. The city's poets, including the renowned Alishir Navoy, drew inspiration from the works of Rumi and Hafiz, creating a unique synthesis of Sufi mysticism and literary innovation. As we delve deeper into the history of Samarkand during this period, we encounter a complex web of relationships between the city's rulers, its scholars, and its artisans. The patronage of Timur and his successors played a significant role in fostering an environment of intellectual and artistic freedom, allowing the city's creatives to flourish. The legacy of this era can still be seen in the modern city of Samarkand, where the Registan and other historic monuments continue to inspire wonder and awe. As we explore the narrow streets and bustling bazaars of the old city, we catch glimpses of a bygone era, one marked by unparalleled cultural achievement and intellectual curiosity. And so, dear listeners, our journey through the radiant light of Samarkand's most resplendent epoch has come to an end. We have witnessed the city's transformation into a beacon of learning and sophistication, attracting scholars, poets, and artisans from across the ancient world. As we transition to the next chapter in the city's storied history, we find ourselves on the threshold of a new era, one marked by challenge, adaptation, and the enduring legacy of Samarkand's cultural heritage. Join me, if you will, as we step into the next phase of our exploration, where the city's resilience and determination await our discovery. Welcome back to History with Herodotus, where we continue our journey through the enchanting realm of ancient Samarkand. As we left off in our previous exploration, the city was basking in the glory of its most resplendent epoch, marked by unparalleled cultural achievement and intellectual curiosity. However, as with all great civilizations, the winds of change eventually swept through Samarkand, bringing with them challenges and transformations that would test the city's resilience and determination. The 16th century CE saw the rise of the Shaybanid dynasty, which would ultimately lead to the decline of Timur's empire and the fragmentation of the region into smaller khanates. One of the most significant factors contributing to Samarkand's decline was the shift in trade routes. As the Silk Road, which had once brought immense wealth and prosperity to the city, began to decline, Samarkand found itself increasingly isolated from the rest of the world. The rise of maritime trade and the discovery of new sea routes by European powers further eroded the city's importance as a commercial center. Despite these challenges, Samarkand continued to be an important cultural and intellectual hub, with its scholars and artisans adapting to the changing circumstances. The city's madrasas and mosques remained centers of learning, and its artisans continued to produce exquisite works of art, including intricate textiles, ceramics, and metalwork. However, the 19th century CE saw the arrival of Russian colonial powers, which would ultimately lead to the incorporation of Samarkand into the Russian Empire. The city's traditional way of life was disrupted, and many of its historic monuments fell into disrepair. The Registan, once the heart of Samarkand's commercial and cultural life, was neglected, and its majestic madrasas and mosques were left to crumble. It wasn't until the 20th century CE, with the establishment of the Soviet Union, that efforts were made to restore and preserve Samarkand's cultural heritage. The city's historic monuments were renovated, and its traditional crafts were revitalized. Today, Samarkand is a thriving city, proud of its rich history and cultural legacy. As we reflect on the decline and resilience of ancient Samarkand, we are reminded that even the greatest civilizations must adapt to changing circumstances. The city's story serves as a testament to the enduring power of human creativity, intellectual curiosity, and determination. As the great Persian poet Rumi once said, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." For Samarkand, the wounds of history have indeed allowed the light of its cultural heritage to shine through, illuminating the city's remarkable journey and inspiring future generations. And so, dear listeners, our journey through the enchanting realm of ancient Samarkand comes full circle. We have witnessed the city's rise to greatness, its decline, and its eventual rebirth. As we conclude our exploration, we are left with a deeper appreciation for the complexities and nuances of history, and a renewed sense of wonder at the enduring legacy of this incredible city. Join me next time on History with Herodotus, as we embark on a new journey through the annals of time, exploring the fascinating stories and cultures that have shaped our world. That's all for today's History with Herodotus. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, remember that to understand the present, we must first understand the past.